In this video, we're going to talk about how to use the break enforcement feature in FireFly. Enforcing breaks is important, especially in states that have strict labor laws and require breaks during your shifts. To set up break enforcement, we go to Configuration, Employees, and we go to the Time Clock and Payroll section. About halfway down, you'll see the settings for breaks. Here we can specify that you require breaks, what the paid break limit is, and whether you dock for breaks that are longer than the 15 minutes allowed. You also can clock out for lunch, which is generally an unpaid time period. Let's click on Break Enforcement. This is where we specify a required break for all hourly employees. Let's say we're going to require a 10-minute paid break for every 4 hours worked. Just add that rule. We allow break postponement, which means when it's time for the break, the employee can choose to delay. We'll allow a 10-minute delay and a maximum of 3 times before a manager override is required. Just save this change. You may also want to require a 30-minute lunch after a certain amount of time worked. Let's say 6 hours. We can add that same rule and save that as well. Now, let's see what happens when an employee logs in who needs to take a break. When the employee logs into the system, they're alerted that they're due for a break. They have the option to click on Break, which will allow them to actually go on the break. Or, if they click on Delay Break, it'll let them go ahead and log in. Eventually, though, when the employee tries to delay the break, they're going to require a manager override. This ensures that all employees do take their breaks when they're supposed to. At this point, the manager would need to enter their ID to log the employee in. Using the Enforce Breaks feature is a useful tool if you want to ensure that all of your employees and your managers are following your local labor laws.